Hello all. I figured I'd shoot a little bit of a video, just give you a quick rundown of the setup I'm using, since this is the first day we've had sun here in Charlotte in probably the last 2 weeks. We've been getting quite a bit of rain and it's been gray and overcast, so it's kind of nice. Basically, you'll see the Cat 5 coming out the door there, coming to the first LE controller. You'll see some MR16s. These are strictly just in test mode right now. They're not actually part of the display. So I'm using for a little computer power supply for the power source and the MR16 controller. See a bunch more Cat 5 cable. I've got C9, actual normal C9s around both front windows and the front door that as you can see there. And what I use for holders, and it works for me, is I have vinyl trim around all the windows. So what I use is just low temperature hot glue, and it sticks and holds quite well. And when you're done for the season, just to show you one here, you'll see that the bulb breaks away pretty clean, doesn't take any of the paint or anything away from it. There we go. And then all you got to do is just peel off the little layer of glue off the base of the bulb. As you can see there, it flakes off pretty easy. And then when you're ready to store them for the year, and when you're ready to put them back up, put a little bit more hot glue in the back of them, stick them back to the window frame, and then they hold quite well. This I'm sure you've seen the pictures of posted, but this is my little power panel. What you have here are 4 20-amp breakers, which drive the 4 GFCI outlets that you see here. One Lynx 16-channel controller, and one DMX splitter. I'm using currently 3 of the 4 available outputs right now. Let's see here. And this is going to continue forward out into the yard. Just take a walk down there real quick. Okay, out here you will see this is the 250 volt outlet that I put in earlier this year. It's 50 amps on both legs of the 220. Comes up there to that power panel, and of course the power panel just breaks it out into 2 legs of 110 each. What we have here, let me back up so I can get it all in here. There we go. Okay, you've got 4 of I guess you wouldn't really call them mini trees because they're just a bit bigger than a standard mini tree, but they're 3 channels apiece, red, green, and yellow. And the little trees that you see kind of up front, they're about half the height maybe, and what those are solid single channels apiece of just 2 whites and 2 yellows. And each one was done with using 200 counts. So in the bigger ones you got 200 counts of green, 200 of red, 200 of yellow, and on the little ones up front they're just 200 of either red or of either white or yellow. And this is all being driven off of that Lynx 16-channel Lynx controller that you saw up on the power panel. Now coming down here, I'm sure everyone has seen a little sample video of this guy running. What this is not really a mega tree, just a 6-foot tree. It's 12 channels of red and 12 channels of green, so 24 total, being driven by what you can see here is one LE controller and a second LE controller. And the little gray box that you see here in the back contains the power injector for the 4 RGB pixels that are in the top of the globe that you see right there. Now we've got a couple of reindeer here, 4 reindeer obviously, and a sleigh, again all being driven off of the second LE controller in the base of the tree. And that continues forward And the next obstacle you'll see is a hedge that runs the length of the front yard and of course both sides of the driveway. And what we did in this case was it was more convenient to use the SSR4 controllers that you see here, which are DMX driven, because of the length of the hedge. It allowed us to put the controller exactly where we wanted it and then just run the individual lines up to each section of net light. Just to show it to you here. Here's the inside of one of them. And these enclosures have actually done quite well. They're outdoor rated enclosures. We've had quite a bit of rain over the last couple of weeks, and it has kept the inside of them very, very dry, with no noticeable issues at all so far as moisture getting inside the containers. It's done quite well. What we have here is a string of 2, 3. We are using 5 of these on the front hedge on this side, and the communications line that you see here is actually coming off of one of the LE controllers, and then just daisy chains from device to device to device from that point forward. And real quick, that leaves one remaining section. It's a fairly small display.